My name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for wehda versus raed. Let's get into this with the first goal of the match. This comes from a cross in the box. They have more players. They have 3 defensive players. Unfortunately, they're not well positioned to deal with it, and it's one of those crosses that is, moving like that, which means that it's most likely that any touch, especially a very, very unfortunate touch, can lead into the back of the net. But what I like is that this is such a difficult, it's one of those balls that it's easy to score by accident, but hard to score intentionally. Because look at that, that's a lovely finish. And that's placement, that's not even like, that's how much cross, that's how much, that's how much power, and that's how much speed the cross came, because look at this. It is so easy to misjudge that. Easy to score an accident, but hard to score intentionally. That's what I'm going to say. This is a free kick. I think his job here is to block. Okay, if he's standing where I think he's standing in the space that is here, which would block off the keeper's side, and the keeper actually does do a good job here. By that, I mean he has his ball covering one side, he's covering the other, and then he does plan it well because this is a left footer. If it was a right footer, I do feel this would be too much space. But no, he's a left footer, which most likely means he's going to put the ball, poof. But what surprises me is this: he is actually perfectly positioned, but as it's taken, he takes a step, and that's where everything goes wrong. He tries to assume that it's going to go the other side, but unfortunately it doesn't, and then he sells himself short. Because you see, the step he makes a step, and that completely turns him off. Because look at that. He assumes that the player is going the other side. Yeah, I was right. I was right. I was right. I'm gonna try and so he is standing in the position where this line ends. So he acts as an extra man to block off the keeper's line of sight. So yeah, that was his main job. And then if we play this out, look at this. The keeper's step is what kills him because I think he could have made a save there. This is a nice. That's a lovely save. That is a lovely save. And that was a very hard shot because you could tell by the way the keeper is limping. Now here, that's an excellent touch, excellent move. That's a terrible. I don't know if he's trying to control it. He's trying to control it. If you're in the box, you're being counter-attacked. Kick it as hard as you can. Kick it as hard as you can. Unfortunately, he tries to control it, slips, and I just like this. It's just a nice piece of play. He gets the ball, he passes it to his teammate, puts it in the back of the net. Yeah, simple, and there's nothing the goalkeeper can do. Now this was a very, very bad. Alright, this pass is terrible, but what's worse is the lack of communication because this could have been easily solved if he said no. If the defender here said no, I'll take control of it, I'll pass it to you, then you can play it out. But the keeper here, I think he miskicks the ball and then he plays it into no man's land, and that for me should be a goal. It shouldn't be rolling out of bounds, that should be a goal for me. Really should. That's another. I think should be somewhere here where the last goal of the match was scored. Yeah, I think it is. And boom. As you can see, everyone's running towards the ball. As they're running towards the ball, they're unaware of the 2 men that are behind them. And it just falls into falls into place. That's what I can say. He scores a lovely goal and he celebrates it. That means a lot to this club, you can tell. But this was, and also an unfortunate deflection. Otherwise, that's been my match analysis of the match between wehda versus raed. Yeah, that's all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next match analysis.